Treating seed with a fully automated AT500? Here's a refresher on how to operate it. Step 1. Log in. In the top right-hand corner of your treater screen, it says User Default. Tap that. It'll load the login screen. The password is USC in all caps. Type that and log in. Now, you're the operator. Step 2. Input your chemical info and seed info. To do that, tap the Profile Editing Screens button in the bottom menu bar. Next, tap Chemical Editing. On the top left, tap the drop-down arrow. If adding a new treatment, tap a blank row. Then, tap the name box and enter in the treatment that you're using. Hopefully, it's UAS Encompass. Tap Save. Do the same for your inoculant and any other chemical you're using. Your past entries will be displayed here as well. After you add your chemical info, add your seed info. To do that, tap the Seed Editing screen. Then select each box and input your name, which will be your seed size, variety, and seeds per pound that you'll be treating. Then tap Save. Step 3. Transfer your chemical to your pump stands. Now, it's time to add your chemicals to your pumps. Use a transfer pump for the treatment and dump your inoculant into the other pump. Step 4. Populate your pumps on the main screen. Navigate back to the main screen. Your pumps are displayed in the top right. Tap there. Pump 1 is on top, pump 2 on bottom. Tap each box and select the appropriate chemical in each of your pumps. Also, tap and type in your use rates for each. You can also toggle between ounces per hundredweight or ounces per unit depending on how you want to treat. Save. Step 5. Calibrate your pumps. Now that everything is in the system, it's time to calibrate. When calibrating your pump, it must be in auto mode. This is important as the next calibration step won't work without doing this first. To switch your pump to auto, navigate to the HOA screen at the bottom. Each of your pumps are represented by their chemical names in the list on the left. Tap the auto button for pump 1. Next, tap Pump Calibration in the top right corner. Be sure to change the pump number to adjust from 1 or 2 depending on which pump you are calibrating. The chemical name will self-populate to the right, signifying you are calibrating the correct pump and chemical. Once you've confirmed that, change the target runtime to 60 seconds. Over by the pump tank, flip the lever to calibrate. Then, with a second set of hands, be prepared to catch the chemical in a measuring jug. Before you begin calibration, prime your lines by hitting the Jog Pump Motor button. Once the chemical starts coming out of the tube, hit Jog Pump Motor again to stop. Dump whatever chemical came out and back into the tank. Now press Start. At the bottom there's a processing bar. This will run for 60 seconds as chemical is pumped out of the tank and into your pitcher. After 60 seconds, the system will stop. Remove your pitcher and measure the chemical inside it. Then, back on the screen, tap the calibration tube total box and enter the amount of chemical you measured in your pitcher. Next, tap Update Ratio. Dump the chemical back into your tank and repeat the process with a second pump. Step 6. Prime your lines. From the treater HOA screen, ensure everything is in auto. Then, prime your chemical lines to the atomizer chamber. Ensure the valves on each of the chemical attachment ports on the treater are in the correct position. Then press and hold the Prime to Atomizer button. The atomizer will turn on and liquid will begin pumping up to the atomizer. When the liquid reaches the atomizer, release the button. Leave the valve in the process position. Step 7. Treat seed. Return to the main screen and press the Start Setup button. Here, ensure your seed type is accurate. Then open the slide gate on the box all the way. Back on your screen, press Start to begin the run. Once all of the seed has run through, the pumps will automatically shut off and the loss and weight actuator gate will close. This can be identified on the main screen where the actuator will display Off. Once this has happened, shut the slide gate of the Pro box and press Shut Down. The auger will run for 15 seconds to clean out unless lengthened or shortened on the utilities screen. When more seed is fed into the treater, the treating process will continue, and you're off and running.